Hey guys, I'm Sid and today I'm going to make a video on Maruti Suzuki Swift. So first have a look at this key. This is a normal key. You get the lock and unlock function. This is normal conventional key. So before moving towards the video, I'm going to thank for the Kia Suzuki showroom who allowed me to make a video of Maruti Suzuki Swift. Now let's straight away move towards the engine bay. Let's check out what it offers. Was the engine. So this car gets 1.2 liter dual jet engine which produces about 89 bhp of power and 130 Newton meter of torque at the rate 4400 rpm, mated with 5-speed manual as well as 5-speed AMT gearbox. The ARA claim mileage is about 23 kmph. So this is the most successful car of the Suzuki in all over the world, in international market as well. So at the front you get this Suzuki logo. Here you have some chrome garnishing for the here you have some chrome plate for the grille. Now this is a facelift version of the Swift. So here you have some design. This grille has become the mesh grille pattern. Either for the when it was newly launched, it was having the line pattern. Now they have the mesh grille pattern. Here you have the number plate area. This is the sportier bumper. They have made a little sportier because Swift is one of the sportier family car in this segment. So here you have the halogen headlamp setup. You will get the LED for the top end variant. This is the VXI variant. You have the halogen indicators as well as the halogen headlamp as well. So this is what it all offers over here. Here also you get the fog lamp if you opt for it. Now this car don't have any fog lamp, but you will get in ZXI variant, which is the top end, and ZXI Plus, ZXI MT, etc. So now at the side, the tire profile of this car is about 165 80 r 14 inches. This is the normal wheel. You can also opt for the diamond cut alloy wheels, just you have to pay extra, and for the top end you will get the diamond cut alloy wheels. You get MacPherson strut suspension at the front and the torsion beam suspension at the rear. You also get the disc brake at the front and drum brakes at the rear. Now let's check out the rear. Now here you have the electro-foiling ORVMs with the indicators as well. You can see over here. At the top you get this normal antenna and nothing more else. You can also add on the roof rails if you want, and also the rear spoiler. Here you have the beautifully finished and integrated what we can say, the rear door handle on the window pair rather than being over here. It enhances more look of this car, and it makes you feel more sportier as compared to the another car which are present in this segment. At the rear you have this halogen tail lamp section with the halogen tail lights as well as the halogen indicators as well. Here you have the high mount stop lamp. You can also opt for, you will also get the rear spoiler. Now the spoiler of the Swift looks more, if you opt for the spoiler, then the Swift looks more aggressive and more sportier from the rear end. And here also you have the Suzuki logo, you have the Swift logo, and downside this is the number plate area, and you have the 4 parking sensors. Just have a look. Now this is what it all offers at the rear. Here you have the fuel tank. Now let's get inside the car. Let's check out how's the space for the driver as well as for the co-passenger. Now the getting in and out would be easy because it has a good door, good wide opening. You can see. Now this is the good thing that they have mentioned, or they have placed the window controls over here rather than placing over at the central console, because they have placed the window controls at the central console in Celerio, which may be more tricky for the normal users. Here you have, these are the controls for the windows for the 4 doors. This is to lock and unlock the car. This is to lock the child seat window or the engine window, and this is to operate the ORVMs. And this is to open the door. This is to lock and unlock the door. And here you have some small grab handle to grab the door, and also armrest with some amount of the soft touch material. So first I'll get into the car. So this is how it looks. So now this gives a semi-digital instrument cluster. I will on it and you can see. Now for the digital part, it shows your time, your odometer, your range and your fuel gauge. Now you can change from here. You can see, and for the analog part it shows RPM meter and the speedometer. Now this speedometer looks very cool because it's an analog, and for the sportier car the analog speedometer suits. Now you get this new steering wheel. This is the steering wheel, the same steering wheel that you get in Ertiga, in XL6 and as well as in CRs, and now this in this Swift. These are the controls for your media infotainment system, and you also get the cruise control, but for the top end variant. Now here you have some silverish finish over this horn pad, and also throughout this controls. Here you have the control for your phone to receive the phone and for the Bluetooth connectivity as well. Good, the steering holds a good grip, but we will come to know when we will drive this car later. Now I think you have the adjustability. No, it's you only height, not the reach adjustment. Only you have the tiltable steering wheel, not the telescopic one. Here you have the central console. This is a normal infotainment system, but it is the it has a touchpad. You can also get the proper touchscreen infotainment system for the what we can say after for extra accessories, or you can say it will get in higher variants. Here you have the circular AC vents. This is the hazard lamp switch. This is the dummy switch, and nothing more else. You have the one theme and single theme interior that is in black, and here some amount of the silverish finish that you get across this round dial and the instrument cluster, also through the on pad, and in this the dashboard you have the hard plastic, not any soft plastic. Now you have the good amount decent amount of size for the glove box. This is the AC vent for the passenger, co-passenger, co-driver, you can say. This is the manual AC vents you get. At downside, here you have conventional 12-volt charging socket as well as a USB and aux socket. Here you have some space to keep your phone or the wallet. Here you have some space to keep the cup holders. This is the 5-speed manual gearbox. You also get the 5-speed AMT gearbox. Here you have the manual handbrake, and these are the anchor points for your seat belts. Now the seat holds quite good, but I can't tell the comfort of this car even because I haven't driven this as well. When we will drive it, we will come to know is it good for the long trips, but for sure I can tell that it may feel uncomfortable for the person who is more wider, more fattier, etc. Now this is how the entire car looks like. Now for the you get the sunshade with the ticket holder, and for the co-driver you get the sunshade with the vanity mirror. You have the halogen lights, and for the safety you get the dual airbags with ABS plus EBD. Also you get the electronic stability control and hill hold control. So these are the safety features of this car. Even though this car has scored about 2 stars or 0 stars in NCAP, I'm not sure, either it has scored 0 or 2. Just Google it out. Now this is what it all offers for the front passengers. Now let's get back, let's sit at the rear, and let's check out what are the amenities, what are the comfortness for the rear passengers. So getting in and out is not tricky, as I've mentioned before. This is a unique style. You have to open the window door from here. Now the door handle is situated in the window pane rather than being a quarter glass panel. So getting in and out is not quite tricky. Now here you have the controls for a window. This is to open the door, this is to lock and unlock the door. Here you have grab handle. You don't have any soft touch material for the armrest. Here you have bottle holder and speaker. I'm at the rear seat of the Suzuki Swift. At the rear, even though this seat is at its back position, I have ample amount of the leg room, ample amount of the headroom, even though I am 5'11", and I don't have any good amount of the under thigh support because I am 5'11", but the person who has the 5'7" or the 5'8" would feel comfortable for the under thigh support. Now the setting of the 3-pole would be very congested because even though it has a small center tunnel, but this car is not as wide as such. You can see the only thin people who can sit in the middle, not the wider people. Wider people should sit either on left side or on the right side, or on right side, or either if you want to fit the wider person at the center, then the two persons who are sitting at the right and left, they have to get shrinked for a little. At the rear, for amenities, you get this grab handle. You have good amount of the window area. It goes a way down, full way down. That's a good thing on offer, and nothing more else. You have this seat belt. Also you have the seat belt for the rear passengers, and you have ISOFIX child mounts as well. That's a good safety feature to have on. Now this is what it all offers for the rear passenger. And let's get towards the boot space. Let's check out what it offers. How's the boot space? What's the boot space? At the rear, you may feel a bit tricky because it's not as wide as the front doors. So at the rear, let's open the boot. So this car gets about 268 liters of the boot space. You can see here, this is the toolkit of this car, and the spare wheel is situated underneath here. This is the spare wheel of this car. Now the size of the spare wheel is about 165, 80 r 14 inches. Here you have some space. Also, I think you can open this, but I can't open it right now. I think it must have a safety triangle over here. And here you have some shopping bag hooks. You can tie your shopping bag so that the thing won't get split up when you go towards the the potholes, etc. And this car has, I think, 100 split up, or 60-40. No, it has full 100% split up. So here also you have parcel shelf. So this is what it will offers for the boot space. Now let's close the door and let's check out the dimensions of this car. So dimensions of this car as such: the length is about 3845 mm, the width is 1735 mm, the height is 1530 mm, the wheelbase is 2450 mm, the curb weight is about 882 kgs, and the turning radius is about 4.8 meters. So this was all about the Maruti Suzuki Swift, and the new generation Swift, facelifted Swift. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to press the bell notification so that you will get notified when I will upload a new video. And special thanks for the Kia Suzuki for allowing me to create a video on this. Till then, ride safe, take care. See you soon.